So with the release of the DJI Action 3, it's competitively priced. I mean, really good price point considering what it is. The question is, will it compete with the GoPro Hero 11 Black? And let's also do a comparison of it compared to the original Osmo Action that came out. And by the way, quick little shout out to Ian Craig. Ian Craig, he's been in contact with me for the last 2 weeks since I've been waiting for my Action 3 to come in, and made a comment regarding close focus and distance and how the face is not in focus with the Action 3. Check out his channel regarding that. I've got some ideas on it that I will share in an upcoming video, but let's look at the DJI Action 3 against the GoPro Hero 11 and the original Osmo Action right now. So of course today we're going to take a look at the DJI Action 3 versus the original, the OG, the DJI Osmo Action. The Osmo Action is there. The Action 3 is here. So let's do a quick little audio test. First the original Osmo Action, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now the DJI Action 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I feel like Casey from Camera Conspiracies. Squirrels. Now here's a real good area to be able to see dynamic range. How much are the shadows crushed? Are there good details? What's the highlights look like? Just holding my hand out, I can see I'm a little bit overexposed in my hand, and that's on the Action 3. I don't know what it is on the original. See what that looks like, because the screen went off on me. Hey there. And by the way, if you're wondering what resolution I'm shooting in on both of these, I'm shooting 4K 30 frames per second with Rocksteady on both cameras. Looks like they put in a new bike trail. Ian Craig had noticed that there was a focusing issue on the Action 3 as far as its focus on the face and how everything in the background is nice and crisp and clean. I want to see the difference between the Action 3 and the original DJI Action. So these are both side by side. So let's see, how far am I away? About 6 inches away, both cameras. And now both cameras on my face to see if there's a difference in focus. I'm holding this out. Well, that would be completely outstretched right now. So this will give you a rough idea, field of view difference between the original Action and the Action 3. But is my face still in focus? That's going to be the big thing, because if it's out of focus, and I didn't want to do the firmware, beta firmware, even though DJI sent it to me. Because, you know, beta, what does beta mean? Test. It's a test firmware. I'm not interested in doing tests for a company that didn't send me a product. I purchased this out of my pocket, so kind of keep that in mind. Squirrels everywhere today. There's that dude trying to be like a statue. Hey, squirrel. So this was just a little look at the original Action versus the Action 3, just to see video quality differences between the two, and audio quality difference and stabilization difference. I have these both on a little Manfrotto Pixie and a bar with both of these set up next to each other. So it should give us a pretty good idea. Was the Action 3 an upgrade over the original Action? Or did the Action still perform pretty well? Now it's time to test the DJI Action 3 against the latest from GoPro, the GoPro Hero 11 Black. They're both shooting 4K at 30 frames per second. They're both on wide as far as their field of view. And I'll probably do a little test on super wide versus super view versus ultra view, whatever the view names that they have for these. But just to give you a little rough idea, let me stop and do a quick little audio test of GoPro Hero 11 Black, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Action 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's one thing I've got to really mention, and it's worth noting. I said it before on the comparison between the Action 3 and the original Osmo Action. But against the GoPro Hero 11, the back screen of the Action 3 and the front screen is just so bright. It's unbelievable how bright that they are compared to the other cameras. Now I just want to zoom in on the dark areas, the shadow areas, just to see which one crushes the shadows versus having extra detail. Alright, let's do a close focus and distance test again. Roughly about 6 inches away. Got the Action 3 and the GoPro 11 Black. Now time to do a quick little face focus test on distance. I've got this, my arm is about 3/4 out, So just to see how it focuses on my face as far as close distance. GoPro Hero 11 Black and the Action 3. And I'm just going to crop them in side by side so that we can see a difference between the focus on both of these. And does the 11 have a better focus on the face, or does the Action 3, is it just a couple of Action 3s out there that have an issue with close focus, or is it all of them? Now we're shooting 4K 60 frames per second on both of these cameras, the Action 3 and the Hero 11. And I've got an ultra wide or super view or super wide on both of these cameras just to see the difference between the two and which one gives you a bigger and wider field of view. So far in the side-by-side test, tell me in the comment section below which one you thought performed better on these side-by-side comparisons. Was it the original Osmo Action? Was it the GoPro Hero 11? Or was it the Action 3? Tell me about image quality, close focusing, audio tests, and also field of view, because the field of view on the Action 3 is enormous. Damn, I need to get back to walking. Lose some weight. I'm out of breath walking around. Getting old sucks. He was licking his nuts. Now, of course, we got to do a distance test regarding focusing on the face. GoPro Hero 10 versus the Action 3. GoPro Hero 10. It's 11, ding dong.